Stamping friends, it's Sherry Parker coming to you live on Wednesday, February 19th. We are getting close to the end of February, which means celebration is coming to a close. So you have about a week and a half left of celebration to take advantage of these great deals. You get a free item for every $60 you spend. So make sure you check it out. If you need anything, this is the time to stock up. So I wanted to mention that, and then also just quickly going to make a quick card here tonight. Susie Brunk and I have our annual celebration stamp camp on Saturday, so we are knee deep in getting everything prepared for that. And I know a lot of you might be coming to that event. I'm excited to see you on Saturday. For those of you that aren't able to make it, hopefully next time, or maybe at a different event. So we'll go ahead and get started on this really quick, fun card, and I hope you like it. Okay, anyone who knows me knows that I love the beach, and when Stampin' Up! Launched the new mini catalog with this Friends of the Ocean suite, I was so excited, and of course I had to have it right away because it features all things ocean and fun. Love the colors, pink and orange and greens and different things. Hey Donna, thanks for joining. So this was definitely right up my alley, and I hope you like it too. I've shown a couple things before using this suite, but tonight we're going to make a really cute fun fold card, and it's really simple, and I wanted to just show you so you too can replicate it and make something fun yourself. So if you look in the mini catalog on pages 30 and 31, you'll see all the great items in this suite. And tonight we're going to be using the Ocean Friends, the bundle, which is the die cuts and stamp set, as well as the really pretty iridescent dots and the Friends of the Ocean Designer Series paper. So we'll get started, and you can see up close here the stamp set, which is a two-step stamp set with a crab and lobster and some really cute greetings, as well as die cuts and this wonderful Designer Series paper that I've used so much of. I only have a few sheets left of this particular pack, but you can see all the different designs, really pretty patterns, and then of course both sides are beautiful. And tonight we're going to use this piece of Designer Series paper with the die cuts. And just to show you how awesome it is, not only do the die cuts match up with the stamps, but they also match up with the Designer Series paper. So you can see here, like you can put the lobster on here and the crab, and then you run it through your die cut machine and look, you're done. So it's really easy, you know, just to run the paper through the die cut machine. And it's great too because it makes it so easy to coordinate things. So that's what I did here, and I went ahead and I ran my little lobster and crab through, and I already have my focal point of my card. Hey Joyce, and hi Michelle, thanks for joining. So that is going to be the focus of our card tonight. This is what we're making, and I wanted to mention that on Sunday I had a group shoebox swap, and if you've never heard of a shoebox swap, it's where everybody designs a card and they bring all the supplies to make their card. And this is the card that Susie Brunk brought, and I really love this. There were a lot of great cards and designs at our event on Sunday, and of course everything gives me inspiration. This is the inspiration for tonight's Facebook Live. So I'm not going to be using the butterfly, but you'll see that the design is really easy to replicate and to use different things. So if you look at it, how cool of a fold is that? So I don't know if you've ever made this kind of fun fold before, but it's really simple, and I will show you tonight. So Susie's card, she embossed cardstock for the background and then had the butterfly die cuts. For our card tonight, it'll be a little bit simpler, where we'll use Designer Series paper in the background, and then we'll just use those cutouts that I showed you, but it's the same idea. So that's what we're making tonight. and I'm going to go ahead and get started. And while I'm getting started, I'm going to point out that my host code for the rest of the month is this HA3BMFVU. So if you go to sherrythomas.stampinup.net and you use that host code, you can place an online order. It's really simple, and then your items will come directly to you. So it's a great way to place an order. Again, a celebration for a little bit longer. So it's a great thing to take advantage of. Okay, so to get started to make this really cute card, I have a half sheet of an 8.5 by 11 cardstock piece here, and I cut it in half. And what I'll do is just score it at 4 1/4, so in half. And then what you'll want to do is, so where I just scored here to this point, I'm going to cut on the diagonal, okay? And then what you have left is that fun flap. So you can see how it folds over. And so that's the base of our card. Yes, spring butterfly, right, Kelly? If only it were spring here. I have a sweatshirt on tonight that you probably didn't even see, but it basically says that, you know, I'm not a fan of winter. So here we are. We're ready for spring. All right, so we have the base of our card, and then next what we'll do is cut. So for the open and closed part of the card, you're going to cut a piece of cardstock at 8.5 by 3 1/4, and then you'll score it here in the middle at 4 1/4, okay? And then for the pieces that layer inside and on the top, those will measure 4 inches by 3 inches, and you're going to need 2 of those, okay? So I've got all the little pieces. For the designer series paper, what I did is I cut the sheet I showed you, this really pretty, I love this. It's like ombre kind of looking. It goes from hot pink to the pumpkin pie color. But I cut pieces that were 4 inches by 5 1/4. So, so that will be the base of my card here, okay? And then for the top flap, you'll still need a piece that's 4 by 5 1/4, but you'll also cut that one at a diagonal. And then it'll fit real nicely on that triangle fold here that you have. So we'll go ahead and adhere those to our card. I just think this is so pretty. And of course, there's 2 sides to all of our designer series paper. I like this side because it's the wave pattern with this ocean friends. It's really cute. So I've got the big piece down, and then I will go ahead and adhere a little triangle piece right there. See if I can line it up straight. Not really straight. Let me redo that. Hopefully I don't mangle it too bad, but I'm notorious for dropping things down quickly and they're not really precise. So, all right, that's a little bit better. So there you go. So we've got the card base ready to go. We'll set that aside. And then for the open and close part of the card, I've got these 2 white pieces here. Could be any color, of course. And I'm going to use Melon Mambo ink and stamp "Thanks so much." That comes with that stamp set. And I'm going to stamp it in the upper left-hand corner of that piece. And then on the inside piece, I'm going to use the little crab. Now this is a 2-step stamp, but I'm only going to use the outline part and just stamp that in the same Melon Mambo. So that's just something fun when you open up the card. So then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and adhere those white pieces to this flap. So we'll put this on the outside, and then we'll decorate with our lobster and crab. And then on the inside, we'll have our crab. He'll be a little surprise. Looks like I have pink ink, look, on my thumb, and it's getting on my cardstock. Has that ever happened to you? Lovely. So All right, so next what we'll do is we're gonna go ahead and adhere this before we put our lobster and our crab on here. And it's really simple to do. Just put a little bit of adhesive on the back of this piece here, okay? And then you're going to line it up like you were just layering it, like so. And then the cool thing is it opens like that. So now all we have to do is position our lobster and our crab. And I'm gonna try to hide that little smudge because I got ink on my finger. I hate it when I do that. It's okay. I call those happy accidents, and sometimes you just find ways of covering them up or making them part of your card. So we'll put a couple dimensionals on each of our pieces here, our lobster and our crab. And I'll start by putting maybe the lobster up to the side, and then our little crab will tuck him kind of like that. And then, so you can see the card is essentially done. Our last thing that we're gonna do is add, hey Sandy, I know, isn't this lobster so fun? It's so cute. We're gonna add these iridescent dots, and they're so cute. I'm gonna try to cover up my smudge. Look at that, see, just like it never happened. I'll put a pink one there, and then I'll put an orange one, and maybe we'll just add another one. Why not, right? And there you go. Very easy. And the really cool thing about cutting out the designer series paper is that it's minimal effort. You literally run it through the die cut and you've got your crabs and your lobsters. And we have a lot of designer series paper that's set up the same way. So it really is a really cool thing about our products, that everything does coordinate and match. So if you are coming to Stamp Camp on Saturday, a little sneak peek, one of the cards we're going to be making is this card here, and this is using the same set. We are doing the two-step where you're going to stamp the body and then the little top of the crab over the orange. So really cute and easy. And then you might even remember a few months back, I made a Christmas card using this stamp set, and I put a little Santa hat on the crab. I thought that was really a fun way to make them festive, and why not, right? A little crab with a Santa hat. So that is it tonight. And of course, thank you again, Susie Brunk, for your inspiration. This was the card that I was inspired by. And that's the wonderful thing about our group, that we share ideas and we get great ideas from each other, and then you can translate those ideas to other projects. So it makes a lot of fun. But I really appreciate you joining me tonight, and I do hope to see you soon. Those of you I'll see on Saturday, can't wait. And I hope you have a great rest of your week, and thanks again for joining. Have a great night. Bye-bye.